Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. It has been a little while since I've actually recorded anything. I've been a bit busy. Some people who follow my channel would probably know. Let's see. I got a new guy here, so I want to set his rally point. Would know about my feud, I guess? Not really a feud. With my disputes lately with YouTube and a particular company that produces music that has been claiming my videos. And I have some good and some bad news on that front. It turns out these companies oftentimes apparently have people in them that shouldn't be. So, Believe Music, which I will make a longer video on this topic too, but I kind of want to talk about it since it was the last thing I posted on my channel and it's somewhat relevant. Believe Music is the name of the music company that was claiming my videos, and it was doing so incorrectly. I was not using... Oh, this... Really? Can't get down from here? My word. It was claiming them on behalf of another company or group, but the things that were being claimed were not in my videos, right? I was not using the content they claimed I was, basically, and so it was causing all kinds of trouble. It resulted in one of my videos. So there were three, basically, that got claimed. I disputed all three. All three were denied again. So I redisputed all three of them. Which is, for those who don't know, if a company does not back off by that extra dispute, like if when you dispute them again, the second time, if they continue to push back, YouTube will simply remove your video and give your channel a strike, a copyright strike, to say, like, hey, you shouldn't have used copyrighted material, whether you did it or not. So that's what was happening. YouTube was threatening me with that because they didn't back off again. So I was hitting it on multiple angles, seeing what I could do, and I think I'm going to start hitting New Orleans right now. And basically, I reached out to the company to Believe Music itself to ask them, you know, and hopefully be civil about it. Please take away the strike. There's no reason it should be there. I've not actually infringed on anything. Please stop saying this. And to my shock, they did. They responded to me, and they did, in fact, take away the strike. Ooh, we got them both. So, having, you know, won in that regard, I was happy. That channel was, or that video was good, and then another one that they claimed, when I disputed it the second time, they just left it there for 7 days, which after 7 days, it undisputes. It's like, okay, so they're not claiming it anymore, they haven't responded, that means it's good. So that one's clear. I was like, heck yeah, we're all good now. How wrong I was. Well, the third one, the third dispute that they were giving me, or the third claim that I was disputing, it was then time for that, and that one has not been given up now. It's possible it will be. I've reached out to them about that as well, and hopefully they will actually listen, but I don't have a lot of confidence that they will. They did last time, but I was pressing on like a bunch of different stuff, and it's just still going. So that one is scheduled to be taken down in like another 5 days, that other video. So that's not great. But at least 2 of the claims are gone. There's only 1 left. Probably going to get a few planes shot down here, but that's fine. Because now we're going to start hitting Montgomery. Figure my army might as well just keep moving, right? Why slow down? I think I have enough planes and soldiers to keep going. I'd at least like to take Florida from them. There's some decent production down here. Where's Atlanta? How is Atlanta not on here? I feel like that's a significant enough city that it should probably be here. Okay, we really got to get rid of this Jackson. That's planes. There's no way I can actually get them, but I can get up next to them in 1 turn, so that's something. Let's move the Dorniers in here. Excellent. I should be able to 87B them from my fleet. I I assume it's just an infantry here, so 2 should be good, and then I'll hit him with an 87B after. I actually failed to notice how many soldiers they had here. Okay. That's fine. More Folk Wolves. How about you guys come over here? The 87Bs are still here. There's only a few oh, there's plenty of Stugs. Never mind. Okay, come up here and just help secure Dallas. We have a lot of bad guys around here. Right, we're gonna absolutely bury Albuquerque. I think I've got enough planes. Okay, those are Yamatos. I think I've got enough 88s here to definitely batter my way through Reno. Or Fresno, sorry. Reno's up here. So they should have that. We need to hit Albuquerque. Let's start with this guy. Okay. If I can take the city, these injured, the injured enemies here will flee, probably. And I'd like that. Dang, America pumped out more Jacksons. That one might actually have been there already. Yeah, I think we just need to hit them hard with everything we got. Here, do that. Oh, why am I hitting them right now? 3 H's. Do I have any 3Gs or anything? No. 3H. Take it. Dang it. Take it. Okay. Now we hit Albuquerque. There are quite a few guys in here. But we injured most of them last turn, so if I just, like, hit them with everything I've got, I think we can do it. Plus, they're in the hills, so that's annoying. It's Oklahoma City? Nope, that's a Plains town. So is Little Rock, I believe. So Albuquerque's going to be probably the roughest one here. I didn't realize how far north Albuquerque was. I thought it was closer to the border. We did get Phoenix over here, right? Yeah. I noticed the capital of New Mexico is not here. I thought there were more injured ones of these. We do not seem to be making, dang it, great headway. I have wasted more than enough units here already. At least I have gotten rid of the barracks, so I don't have to worry about everyone just re-healing to max immediately. Okay, that's it for any fresh units. Now let's just beat our way through them. I know they did bring some more guys in. I think they're trying to reinforce this point. Oh, they have a Jackson in here? That's not great. 1943s? Of course they are. I did kill most of their 39s. I think the rest are just on garrison duty at various radar towers. But it's a good thing they never put all of their production power into building a powerful navy, claiming control of the sea, and then just hammering Europe with endless waves of soldiers from the sea. That's Civ 3's, I think, biggest weakness, is naval combat. They're pretty good with the ships themselves. They're okay when it comes to actual ship-to-ship engagement. They are terrible when it comes to putting together, like, convoys of transports and then actual marine landings. They are really bad at capitalizing on openings in particular areas, and at just securing the convoys in general. They send way more units than they actually need most of the time, and it leaves them pretty weak and exposed. Dang AA. We just cannot seem to hit these Shermans nearly hard enough. I may have to focus a few bombs on these surrounding tanks, too. These ones, I think, our HQs can get. So I got a bunch of HQs. We can hit those guys and then reroute, kill that, and then just hammer all of these tanks and we can blow them up. That Matilda there, it has potential to cause us trouble. as does the Crusader. Although the Crusader will probably flee if we can take Albuquerque, because it'll want to get to a place where it can heal. Then we can kill it next turn. The Matilda's full health. And if we don't take Albuquerque, then the Crusader, I think it'll stay there this turn, but the next turn it'll be free to move, and the Matilda might hit some injured tanks and kill them. I'm not sure. These Shermans are frightening. That much I can guarantee. Okay, we're getting a few good bombing runs at least. They just have so many of the things. Okay, that's all of their 4 hit pointers. Come on now. Stop failing. Hit the guys. I don't have an infinite number of you. Thank you. We're still doing nothing. Come on. This is going to actually cost me the battle. I would really prefer not to leave this city standing for a whole other turn. Oops. I didn't realize they still had a plane in the air. I thought I shot that down already. Okay, that's all their 3 hit point Shermans. That's great news. We've got to weaken the rest of their Wolverines, though, because they have quite a few of them at 2 hit points. And they've all had a chance to fortify now. Excellent. Deal with the rest of the Shermans. Get them all down to 1 if we can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the majority of their tanks. I don't know that I've reduced a single Sherman to 1 hit point before we got to this stack here. And I just keep missing. Okay, we got him. Now we just have to actually kill the things. Awesome. Okay, we're focusing in. If at all possible, I don't know if I have enough units to even do it. And I don't know where the borders are going to fall. But if it is at all possible, I want us to take Oklahoma City. So I'm going to focus all of my remaining planes on it. At the very least, we can deal with any fighters it's got. Actually, okay, that at least injures the fighter there. Just so he doesn't go right back up in the air. I like to have clear skies where I can. Man, this was so much easier with the Russians. They had terrible planes and awful defense, usually. We could just sort of batter our way through them. Hundreds at a time. And they had no chance. These Americans and Brits, they really make you work for it. Hey, claiming the rest of the Central South here. It's a big deal. Absolutely, it will pay off in the long run. Looks like they only have a few soldiers there. 2 Wolverine divisions. Maybe some infantry underneath them. Possibly a few weaker tanks. I don't remember if in Albuquerque there were any like M3A1s or Lee Grants or anything that moved in. I doubt there were Lee Grants. I'm pretty sure all of those are up in Canada. Because there were some down here, but we destroyed them. There was not nearly as many as there were up there. And I assume the M3A1s keep getting constructed. Or maybe it's M5A1s that have 3 movement. Because of the extra movement, the 3 movement makes the computer see them as very valuable. So they keep pumping them out. I think America's drafting soldiers to fill their ranks. It makes sense. When you're in this desperate of straits, you kind of have to. Alright. Oh, yeah. You guys are gonna wait. Because we need to hit Fresno. You're gonna make me do this, aren't you? I'm just gonna click through them, hope that I don't accidentally waste anything. I guess I'm not fortifying, so it's not that big a deal anyway. Whatever. I'll just go through them all. We can come back to this city after. I want them up in Fresno, because from Fresno, assuming San Francisco is open, we can hit them and Reno, I think. Both from the same area. Oh! Well, hi there, guys. Isn't this interesting? Could hit Montgomery. But honestly, let's hit Little Rock. And this guy. Want to make sure he doesn't get in the way. We'll hit you as well. Yeah, there we go. Should be good for now. We'll clean up after. Little Rock, you're just on the plains. So, I doubt you have that many soldiers, too. We'll just rip right through you. Although I don't think I have that many guys here at Dallas. It's a handful of 88s. They can get the job done, probably. Alright, no more planes. Just rip through those defensive units. Depending on where the lines fall, I might actually be able to hit them harder. That's why I'm doing this. There we go. Okay. You know what? No, we're going to leave that alone. Let's see, we'll wake everyone. HQs. Come here. Are they all injured now? No, none of them got zone controlled. Shocking. Stugs. And Panzer Grenadier. You come with us. I'm gonna use the Marine real quick. Nah, we're not. HQs. Fine. All of you guys. Fortify. Okay. Probably could have left one behind, but I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with that stack yet. We've got a Stug in there. Here, we'll leave another one behind. The rest of you move here. Small pile of workers. Sure, go there. Killed him. Holy smokes, we actually killed those guys. I didn't think we had enough planes to get it done. They're building cavalry. Yeah, we have absolutely crippled their production by taking out their oil. That's an artillery. Heck yeah. Okay, I have no means of hitting that, what do you call it? Radar tower, so we're not even going to bother. Okay, they don't have many people here. Okay, that should finish injuring anyone who's still up. I kind of want to move these planes, but I've got a few units, some American soldiers who are out here that we should probably weaken a bit. And British. Is this a 43? Yeah. That explains it. It may as well help finish this thing off. There we go. Alright, the rest of them, we're going to keep them in LA. I know that might not seem like a great idea. I think it'll be fine, though. Okay, we're going to focus on beating this stack down as much as it can. That'll be the last one. I already had some in San Francisco. I don't remember if I moved them there this turn or not, but if I didn't, it looks like San Francisco doesn't have that much, or in Los Angeles, sorry. It looks like San Francisco doesn't have that much to defend it. So we might be able to just hammer our way right through it. Alright, I have quite a few 88s here. I think I'm going to fly them in, and we'll drop them in New Orleans. How about that? I'll keep the Heinkels here, just in case. Not that it really matters, but also they can't fly that far. Yeah, it should keep us plenty secure on that front. We're just waiting. The moment we can take St. John's, we're going in. Alright, we don't really have anything worth hitting. And I don't really want to see them running around up there, so we're not going to scout this time. We're just going to keep an eye on these fronts in case they come out of nowhere down here. This can't reach that, yeah. I didn't know I was still having guys fly out here. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's a pollution watch, so we'll stay there. Yeah, you're pretty much done. I don't think this place can do anything more. Like, it can continue growing there, but no more improvement will help it. Alice Springs has got nothing. I guess we go put a mine down there, because why not? It really does feel pretty pointless, because of how bad most of these cities are. Let's see, I believe that's the last one. So this city's good. These ones I think I've already completed. There are some jungles down here that could use roads. It'd be pretty miserable. You were a Soviet. You were working for the Soviets. You get beaten by the Germans, and they send you to the jungles of India to just, like, dig roads through forests. Don't talk about a sucky job. There may be some noise right now. My son is not super happy, and he's letting us all know about it, as per usual. I doubt anyone is surprised to hear me say that at this point, but I always like to let people know. You never know who's a first-time watcher and who might be wondering what the strange screaming in the background is. That was exactly what I was trying to avoid. Fine, we're just going to battle mode right now. Because why not? 4H. Hit them. Okay. We'll just have a 3H deal with the rest. Hopefully. Excellent. Yeah, we'll put them all here. Think I can have a Panzer Grenadier deal with this guy. Apparently not. Fine. I'll waste a Panzer. Did he not even have the decency to run? Why do my guys never run? We're gonna try. Okay, they have 2 Wolverines, each at 2 hit points. At least I thought they did. Maybe I didn't get bombarded. Nope, they don't. Never mind. Alright, let's keep pushing. I think we can do this. You kidding me? His defense is 13. What's wrong with you guys? San Francisco's guarded. They can't reach us in one turn by any means. Alright, the only ones who can't move are injured, so that works out just fine. You're injured? Just try to kill that. This may be a waste, but I don't need every single tank. And I don't really want to waste planes on this guy. Cool. Alright. Now we can move them, because I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Go. Along with any of them that can still move. We'll take a Dornier too, why not? Excellent. I didn't know I still had guys here. else with just one movement? Nope. Or yes. Great. Whatever. I'm over it. These all one movementers? Yeah, everyone can just go here for now. Keep pushing. We're almost there. Just gonna clear both of them out. I don't really need to use the bigger tanks for it, but I'm okay doing it. And before we do that, I'm gonna grab you. Seemed like entirely too much damage to suffer for that, but whatever. Alright, the Jackson is easily the scariest thing. Can you deal with this? Good. It's this fight that we've been pushing towards. This is probably the most consequential one yet. At least within the US itself. If they can halt our advance here, it's going to slow us down a lot. Are you kidding me? And it leveled up? Oh, that sucks so much. Okay. Thank goodness we had another Panzer that actually knew what it was doing. Alright, well, now it's just the, standard Panzers. It's not like a failure here means that we would actually lose. I think I would still have enough relatively healthy troops that we could take it next turn. But it would slow us down quite a bit. My hope is that we can push on all three of these cities right now. Maybe we can't take them all this turn, but we can push them. But if we can't take Albuquerque, I don't think we'll make much progress on any. I might send these guys out towards Little Rock anyway. But I believe taking Albuquerque will give us one of these two roads, maybe even more, and if we can then take Oklahoma City, that'll give us, I think, all of this. Which means we'd be able to get right up on top of them, pretty much. Okay, that's it for their Wolverines. We just have to deal with the Shermans. I just don't know if I have enough Panzers to actually kill them all. There are a bunch, and I can only get one attack in each. How many Panzer Grenadiers? Okay, I've got quite a few. If I can get them down to just infantry, I will use Panzer Grenadiers to hopefully deal with them. Maybe not. I don't think I want to risk the loss. They're only on a hill, but they're fortified in a town and everything. It'd still be a risk. Okay, I'm gonna see what we're looking at here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 units. What do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If we win every one of these engagements, we'll be down to all but 3. I'm going to start using veterans because if we do make it to Oklahoma City, I think I'll want a few elites to help break through those Wolverines. If I have to use my Panzer Grenadiers, I will. But I don't want to rely on them. Especially not for these sorts of enemies. These stronger ones, they pack a real wallop. Okay, this is their last one. We will launch one Panzer Grenadier. Hopefully we can save an extra tank. Cool, and he did his job. Boom, that gives us the whole area. That's huge. And we're right up on top of them. Yes! Okay. Please succeed. These guys aren't on a hill. We've got pretty good odds. Got him. Okay, it did not give me the road I wanted. We're still going to have a very slow approach to Little Rock. But it has still deprived them of any oil they'll ever get. So what is the best way? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then we're on them. I think we're just going to have to wait it out for them. Let's kill this guy right now. He's not fortified or anything. And then we'll hit you. You're their last healthy unit in the area. He's gonna win, isn't he? Yes, he is. Get wrecked. Okay, well that took about everything we had, but we did it. Here, let's send up our scary tanks. More Panzer Grenadiers, you can go with them. There's an odd noise going on outside my room right now. I genuinely have no idea what it is. That messed up everything. Fine, well, I'll just take a turn. There's just plains down there. Just one spot. It's probably some small desert in the area in reality, isn't it? Alright, well, this is pretty big. We didn't get Little Rock. I did want to, but I also thought it wasn't super likely. But to take Oklahoma City and Albuquerque in that turn, I really didn't have high hopes that was actually going to happen. And it did. So that puts us in a great position. And we got San Francisco. Yeah, we're gonna start breaking stuff. So that's all of California, right? Because I took San Francisco, took Reno, yeah, and then or took Fresno. Then there's Reno, that's part of Nevada, and then I think it's just Salem and Portland further north. So I believe we own all of California, at least as far as cities go. Which is a major blow to whatever remained of America's economic power. We've already crippled their production by destroying all their oil reserves. Wake that. Now let's wake all the transports that should be awake. Cool, so now, if I do this... Yep, and these now all the transports. Go here. The special transport in this group. One more. Oh. Alright, well, since I guess all the transports are out of movement, we'll just hold position for a turn. Alright, this army. Everyone wake up. Let's see, we got one Marine here. We'll send him there. Wake up our infantry. One of you elites can go here to help protect him. The rest can go up there. They can deal with that radar tower. Everything else here. You all 2 movement? Yes. So, it says that that's the best route. What's going on here, guys? Security divisions. I know there's not one there. We don't yet have one for either of these places. Or I think any of these, so we'll start dispersing. Dang it. We still doing this? Alright. So that's all of them. Do I have pollution watch down here? Yeah. So, let's take a look here. Right, 88s. Got a full health Panzer here. Can you kill that? Thank you. Kill him too. Probably good enough, let's be honest. Excellent. So that's them. Kill that guy. Okay, infantry, infantry. Have you park here? They could attack him, but they probably won't. Okay, it should be everyone but the injured one. I think they have... yeah, their defense is a little better than my attack. But they're all injured, and they're all on the open plains unfortified in my territory, so I think we got this. Okay. Yeah, just Panzer Grenadiers and Stugs. Well, I think that's solid. There's only a few of them left. We bomb them, we can attack with a few of our healthier units. We'll have that whole stack gone. And then that'll be it. Baja will be ours in full. I imagine the Japanese... oh, Crescent City. Right, I don't even know. I assume that's California. It's pretty below Portland. Salem's not even here. Okay. Salem is pretty close to Portland. They probably just sort of combined them for the sake of the map. Okay, well that's pretty huge. Right, and our armies are outside Montgomery, which has already been just hammered. They're gonna move more soldiers in, of course, but it won't matter. We'll destroy whatever they send in, take it, and then head straight for Jacksonville, and then Miami. Those ones will take a while because of all the jungle and the forest, but depending on where the lines fall, we hopefully can get pretty close pretty fast. That's marsh. That's dumb, isn't it? Why are they even trying to clear it? They know they'll never get there. It's a little sad I don't have enough soldiers to just go driving right through here. That's alright. Little Rock's in a tough position. We'll get it. I've got battles on. Yeah, let's just jump over to next turn. See what our enemies do. Hey, that is perfect. Yes, bomb the infantry. Great idea. If there's anyone who's a threat to you... Those B-29s? Those aren't B-29s. What are those? That's a B-29. I don't know what they're hitting us with. Well, that's fine, though. I barely use the infantry anyway, and there's 100 of the things, and they're on a hill. You'll injure them badly, sure, but I don't think it'll be enough to actually even kill them, really. Yeah, you guys just get out of here. If I can get the rest to run and keep those injured units there, I'll just send the tank out and kill them after. See, now ideally what happens is we actually conquer the rest of the US before those guys get out of the frozen wastes of Canada. Like our army just keeps pushing them over to the side every time they get near us. Ah, that sucks. They had a Jackson somewhere and they sent it there. That's terrible. No, more of them. Great. I'm sure that won't be a problem for me. Okay. Take a few hits here, probably. We are on the hills, but we've been this whole time, so that probably doesn't mean much. Gonna take injuries on my tanks. Hey, heck yeah, we shot one down. About time. I didn't even know I had a... Oh, Panzer Grenadiers. Right. Okay, that's a good call. For him. But they move on to the mountains. I, for some reason, forgot about that. Alright, well, they're all going to head off and search their next target, which is fine by me. Once we take Reno, we are headed to Crescent City. Okay, they bombed that a bit. They helped clear Reno for me. Thanks, guys. That was not a Mustang or a Thunderbird blocking Reno. That was a different, weaker plane. I don't know if America has things they can build without oil, like planes. I know Russia, when they lost their resources, they could still build the styrofoam ones. But I don't think most people have those sorts of options. I'm pretty sure Britain, even their most basic Spitfires and Swordfish and stuff, still take some resources. But I'm not 100% sure. What are they building? What are those? That one might be a fighter. I don't know what those bombers they were constructing were. They must be something that doesn't take oil, right? Alright, bringing in more soldiers of many kinds. Some of our cities are happy again. A lot of them weren't for some reason. Nothing else. Not nothing new, at least. I don't know. 88s? Honestly, let's just go with wealth. It's easier that way. Less units to move around. and I'll always take the cash. Quelling resistance around here. That's always good. Wait, do I have a mass transit in here? No, get that going. Excellent. Oh, this city can get pretty big. Oh, it's got access to fish. That makes sense. Yeah, build a factory, I guess. Oh, it's a big fish, too. Research lab, I guess. I don't think the city's ever going to do much. Alexandria finally actually finishes something. It's only taken them the whole game. I've got cities in South Africa that are already producing units. And my stuff in Egypt is still only partially through getting anything done. Oh, I don't need a coastal fortress. You're all the way over here. There's you guys. You're doing nothing of real importance. Just do that. Get a bank going first. I don't know how productive Georgetown will be in the long run. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure I get these, this taken care of. Do I have a pollution watcher around? No. Alright. One of you is getting conscripted. Over here. I still have a Flacken and Messerschmitt there. You wake up. Got work for you. Alright, I'm gonna be done soon. But I want to do this first. That is a terrible start. No progress, because he's gonna heal. Yeah. Oh! Hooray! Pretty sure they've only got 2 of these things in here, maybe 3. Okay, looks like it's just 2. At least 2 veterans. They might have a regular. You never know. Well, that'd be pretty out of character. Man, why are we doing so terribly? Okay, yeah, they did have another one. Great, so that means this one can level up 3 times if it keeps winning. Or not 3 times, 2 times. Dang it. Come on, guys. I need you to actually do this. This one division, my word. Lucky if we can even make a dent. Just destroy the thing already. Got him. Okay. Now, we just have to destroy these without losing a bunch of times, because they will continue to level up. That's how we do it. Okay, last threat. This one can only level up once, and it will if it wins this. Even so, that's only 2 more hit points. It's already pretty badly injured. And of course, you don't even make any progress. You know, I didn't expect this to be like an easy fight down here, but this is absurd. It's only got 7 people in it. That's enough to give them a boost. It is not enough to warrant this many losses with so little success. There are only 3 of the things. There. Destroy that. Okay. You, kill this. Now we watch the fireworks. That is nice. Alright. That is that. We've got Peace River. Oh, most of my army is still intact. I still have quite a few tanks. The ones I didn't use. We'll probably fly in our 87Bs since they're not doing anything up there. We'll just fly them all directly in. I believe... Can 88s from here... No, 88s cannot hit Prince Rupert, so we're going to have to fly a bunch of them in. What we're going to try to do from up here... Well, we'll scout around a bit first. We'll see what it looks like. What kind of defenses are in Prince Rupert. Alright, well, I can see their roads now. Not many. We can actually bomb them. And it looks like the road probably just goes right through here. Fort Chippewa, however you pronounce that. I figure they also don't have that many planes. No, decent bit of actual defenders, though. And I think they're all forest, so it's also going to take a while to reach them. Edmonton's just as bad. This whole area, these mountains are miserable. But I think that majorly decreases the number of soldiers they have to work with. Or, well, they still have 66. Oh my word. If we start bombing, they're going to fly them in. So we have, well, once we start bombing, we're going to have to really focus in on bombing. As for the US, I want to see, what do we think they're using to bomb us with? 17s? B-17s maybe? Yeah, I think that's the only thing. Do B-17s... Aren't those, like, really scary? Yeah, they are. They don't take oil. Okay. They're not as scary as B-29s. B-24s... They're scarier than B-24. Yeah, because these are flying fortresses, aren't they? I was pretty sure that's what a B-17 is. Of course, why not? Alright, well, scary as they are, they don't have nearly the range or the punch that B-29s have, so us cutting off their supply of those is big. Now, if our 87Bs do to this what they did last time, that'll be fantastic. We just punch right through Montgomery. without breaking a sweat. And I've got enough 88s in the area now that we can really hammer these cities properly. Although this progress down here is probably going to slow quite a bit. We're going to have to take Little Rock. Our troops here are going to have to form up and recover. And then this is going to be a slog to walk through. I think Reno will probably give us out to about this mountain. Still going to take 2 or 3 turns to reach Crescent City. And the rest of the west is, of course, all mountains. So it's all going to take a while. These cities, though, they've got great distances, but most all of it's roaded, and we'll take a lot of the distance as we move. We should be able to make good progress on them pretty quickly. Of course, Denver and Salt Lake, all hills, so they're going to be rough. Cheyenne, I keep forgetting. I want to say that Cheyenne is Montana, but I really don't think it is. Great Falls, I'm almost certain is. Because from Boise, like, you go over here, and then this is Idaho. Like, the rest of Idaho is down here. Not up here. So this is almost certainly Montana. But Cheyenne, is that Wyoming? That might be Wyoming. I can't remember. That whole region, all those states kind of blend together for me. Alright, well, I think that is going to be it for this one. We made very good progress. Had a few losses, but good progress nonetheless. And our forces are going to surge forward. We're just going to, I think, abandon what's going on up here. If the enemies come back for us, we'll be ready. We'll have a few troops, but I'm going to take my 87Bs. Maybe not. Maybe I'll hold off on them, because there's only a few guys to kill around here, and once I start bombing, we should be able to do that, no problem. I might even use my infantry to clear some out. But we're going to launch attacks at Prince Rupert, and maybe another army at Chippewa, because it's over there. And I don't want the Americans to come sweeping back in from this side without me knowing about it. So, yeah, we're going to be moving quite a few planes around up here. Well, that is going to be all for this one. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book. If you'd like to look, give it a read. If you'd like to read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.